For some, this guitar might be a bit confusing. Some might wonder why there are 4 male first names in the title. Others might wonder whose signature guitar this really is, Nick Lucas or Bob Dylan. Let's start at the beginning. In the 1920s and 30s, Nick Lucas was one of the biggest stars in popular music. So much so that Gibson contacted him in 1923 and asked him if they could build him a specific guitar to his specs, which proved to be the first signature guitar that Gibson ever produced. The model was similar to guitars like the L1 and the L3, and it featured a 13-fret design with a deeper body for added volume and projection. Bob actually used this guitar from 1963 through 1966 on the albums Another Side of Bob Dylan and Bring It All Back Home. The story goes that Bob used to store his harmonicas in his guitar case to keep all his essentials in one place. But then after a show in Australia, the weight of all these harmonicas in the guitar case became too much for the top of the guitar and it caved in. And that was the last the world has seen of Bob's Nick Lucas special. Up until now, which brings us to this guitar in front of me right now. In 2019, one of our customers wanted to make a made-to-measure guitar at Gibson, which would honor Bob Dylan's Nick Lucas special. We saw the potential in this idea and also found that it hadn't been done before, which made it even more interesting to us. After much deliberation, we decided to order 5 of these guitars, of which 2 were supposedly used in an upcoming Hollywood movie about Bob Dylan's life. One of those 5 guitars is in front of me right now. We're looking at a 00 body size with rosewood back and sides, a Sitka spruce top, mahogany neck. There's a beautiful cream binding, the Nick Lucas inlays, with a fleur-de-lis on the headstock as well. This guitar is the perfect companion to a singer-songwriter. It has a lot of projection on stage because of the deeper body, but it can also accompany softer styles of playing. So that concludes our little story about this very special guitar, a Bob Dylan inspired Nick Lucas special. A guitar that started as an idea from a customer that walked into our store and which ended up being a limited run of a very interesting model from the past. And also a guitar which you might see in the cinemas somewhere. So, if you're interested in this guitar, feel free to reach out to us if you have any more questions. We only have a few of them in stock, so be quick. I hope you liked this video. We'll share more stories about guitars in our store in the future. And for now, have a nice day and see you next time.